What's going on, my people? Y'all know what I gotta do. Just give me a second. While that's happening, I'm gonna start it up. They just wanna smoke a pound.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Don't tell your friends about it. Oh shit! I caught it. I fucking caught it. Excuse my language. I'm gonna give myself a New Year's resolution, y'all. I'm gonna try to not be such a potty mouth. Try not to swear like such a sailor.
North downtown off Fremont.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
Mouthpiece towards strip up.
Come on, brother.
He's good looking for police.
Greetings from sunny California.
This ain't my V.
Stop.
Or my drop top at. It's alright though.
You can drive.
Where you at, buddy? Put some pep in your step.
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, the bodies keep piling.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up in San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
First the letter,
San
and
Quentin.
now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
That's real as fuck what he said though. Sometimes you just gotta make first base. Sometimes first base is all that matters. Like you gotta get there before you make it home. So
secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door.
that's real spill.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, detective.
What's up? I can't get no drip like that?
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
I'll find it.
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Damn, brother.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Okay. No jewelry. Alright, this is not the same killer as before. This is a different dude. Different MO. I think it's some homeless nigga, I think. Some homeless guy. Anything else I can look at?
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Okay.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Now this time they only showed us half of the crime. They didn't show us everything.
Don't think this is any use to us.
So this, I mean, what the hell are these people?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Do not come all this way to lie to me, shorty.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
I remember I called somebody a hobo,
Of course.
and they thought I called somebody. That's like the first time somebody ever lied on me, bro. I'll never forget that shit.
Nothing to be done about it.
What are we waiting for?
Chill out, bro. Hold on, I gotta make a phone call, brother. And I wanna do some looking around.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks for your help.
Should I look around? Y'all think I could find anything in the area? Or am I wildin'? Fine, I guess we'll just go. Where you at, Rusty? Oh.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Let's go gather as much evidence as we can.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
My bad, y'all.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks.
Hey, who's the owner of this establishment, man?
LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
I got clothes that need pressing. Alright. My bad. I won't do it again. I won't do that again. What was the number? My bad. F1363.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Is that it?
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
We head into the Shorty crib first before we go interrogate our first suspect.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
My bad if y'all head out.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
You look familiar too, bro.
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk
I gotta
dress,
see who the actors are.
shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Terrellson? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Terrellson?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
Oh, he don't know.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Oh, shit.
know this is a difficult time, Mr. Terrelson, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Fuck you look. Yo, don't do that, shorty.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right,
You.
sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Terrelson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. Wanna hear
Operator,
something
give me
funny,
dispatch.
Terrelson? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out as
Putting
a
you through
suspect.
now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? That
My
sounds
bad
like
if
uniforms
if shit started getting staticky.
No.
I fixed it.
Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thank you. Check if she was a regular.
Baron's Bar.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Seems irrelevant.
So she went out without her handbag?
Interesting.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Oh fuck, there's still something in there.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Okay. ID. Muddy boots, brother.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression of the crime scene.
How you killed your wife, bro?
I'll be out of your way momentarily.
I'm such a bad detective. I sat there, yo, he didn't do it. He didn't know. He fucking knew. He knew and he killed her.
Nothing significant.
No. I definitely think it was the homeless dude though.
I doubt it.
Where's your bedroom at? A bar again.
Baron's Bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Why you face
Wonder
it
why
down?
the picture was turned down.
Problems going on at home. Another
I think
handbag.
this is anything.
Oh, that music did not stop. I'm not ready to speak to you yet. What's this? I can't go in there. Oh, I go outside.
Mars was out in the rain last night.
Oh, that's the boat from inside the house. Oh, you got the rope here.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Triple braid, and it's cut here. Oh boy. Oh, buddy, you just killed your wife, bro. And I almost believed you didn't know, bro. You're a good actor, bro. It's Hollywood, though. What can I say, right? He said, "Oh my God, she's dead," knowing he did it, fool. Let's go put this perp behind bars. Sorry, girls. Your daddy killed your mama. Go slap your goddamn daddy. My fault, y'all. I'm gonna chill.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Just so we know, you talking about the same person.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life.
Except for you.
Anyone who knew her.
Mm. 8% of players chose the correct answer. Holy shit, y'all.
I think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
Looks like I was mistaken.
Okay. My gut says he's lying. But going off his face, how he's looking, he's blinking a lot, looking to the side.
The record, Tarleton. Did you kill your wife?
Oh my God. No. I didn't kill my wife. Fuck you for suggesting it.
Okay. Each episode, we get one restart. Let's see how the rest of this goes.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she...
Alright, he told the truth the last time, I guess.
Where she always goes. Bar down in North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
My fault, brother.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Damn. You lying.
Spill it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at
I
cards?
know he didn't. Nah. He didn't kill her, but like, you know what I'm saying? Though, like,
Drives me fucking crazy.
oh my god, I can't believe I got that first one
What
wrong.
time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. Played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
Why did you...
You know I had to do it. It's only because no. Not dealing with that, bro. Off the first one, bro? No. Everything else after this is canon, though. Okay?
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
Everything after this is canon.
She hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
Look at this.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. I'm very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton. I need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
My bad. That static started again. Nah. I don't think he did it. Based off that beginning scene, I don't think it was him.
Where's Mommy?
But so far, based off the evidence that we're
We would
getting,
like Mommy to come home now,
he's
Dad.
very,
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search.
very plausible.
Nothing to hide.
Make this phone call, folks.
Operator, give me R&I.
You want to hear something funny, Tarleton?
Putting you through now.
Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually...
Phelps, badge 1247.
I don't care to get the first one wrong.
Can you run an address
But
for a Bobby Ross?
that last one
Then
shouldn't have
send
been
some
wrong.
uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Yep. Weird. She probably left her bag at the
She
game.
went out without her handbag? At least she was spared that particular indignity. She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Move.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression of the crime scene.
Size 8s. Go outside. Check the rope.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
On the crib.
You check if she was a regular.
picture was turned down. Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
I think I found everything. All right, buddy.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. Can't be anyone who knew her.
Oh my God, bro. What the fuck? Okay.
You don't know anyone who would want her dead.
No, I don't.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was
Damn.
having a good time.
He's lying, but I don't.
Ruin it. We always have to do what she
I ought to
wants
check the evidence on that one again.
Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Baudry Avenue. Baron's bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Should I have seen the hobo first? Let me see something real quick. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the bar, but I don't know.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you'd better give us something.
I don't know, yeah.
She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30. Maybe a
Crazy enough to kill her? You sick freak.
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. Played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
Okay. What did I pick last time? I good copped him? He's lying.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
The muddy boots or the wet jacket.
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. Sounds like the Tarleton broad had her last drink at Baron's bar. We should check the place out.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true. You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Let's go to this bar before we go to the hobo camp, because that's who I really think did it, but I want to gather enough evidence to really nail him.
Gents, drink?
What's going on, my brother?
Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
There's no way she left at 10:30. Her time of death was 2 a.m. $11, $12, $1, $2. That's 4 hours, bro.
Something wrong, pal? I can pour you a couple fingers if that'll help.
That's a lie. You kept her here until past closing.
Say what? I'd like to see you go ahead and prove it, pal.
Oh.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa.
Maybe that was easy and he was telling the truth. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all.
I was worried about her. Boy, steak is good.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
But that's reasonable. Like, 4 hours is OD.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
He's lying. But I didn't go visit the hobo though, so I might be fucked up, bro. Let's say this.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
Okay. Guys.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
Yeah, she always wants to dance when she's been drinking.
So she was drinking at the crib.
Into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Then she went to the bar, drunk more.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. I can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Waitress.
Oh my God.
Go, Phelps, get after him.
Shut ass up.
Come on, got a ride. Get in and drive.
I thought you were gonna leave me there. Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands. Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you. I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar.
My bad, shorty.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Take a goddamn shot, nigga. Take a shot.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
take a shot.
Steady, and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Put your hands where I can see them. Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Yeah. I mean, no.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Look at his face, you big dumb doofus.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
A Salty.
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
They had that big, same dumb, doofy face.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole. On what offense? Sexual assault.
Oh my God.
I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
His face, that big, easy to tell you lying, that big stupid face. Make a phone call. Let me go into that fucking hobo camp. Excuse my language again, bro. I just said we're going to work on not doing that.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup
What?
is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks.
Okay.
You know the way. You can drive.
Let's go to this hobo camp.
Where are we headed?
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Trying to be funny? Yeah, we oughta. Why I oughta.
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
Ah, the bum isn't here. We should follow the old lead. These guys can wait.
Nah, we've been following other leads.
Calling you stupid would be an insult to stupid.
Leave him be.
Nah, I'm not jacking that.
You're gonna understand. The woman who stabbed the cop who caught her.
Fine.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Well, back to the police station, clown.
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Hmm. No. Where the fuck is interview room 2? Oh.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
You're lying.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look,
Not
I'm proud
lying,
of
but
myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
damn, man, I don't know what the hell just happened, bro. Call the cast of Crystal Ballroom. Gotta fight Rich Wizards. What's the evidence?
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
That's what we're going for right now. Before we lose him. Let's see what that outfit we got is, actually. Alright, fuck with this one. I'll drive to this location.
3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible.
If we
Oh.
survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Oh.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, could we have Lars Terrelson picked up?
11K, roger.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 359.
Damn, I got hit too quick. Oh, you walking in strapped. He did it. Him. It's him. He did it.
LAPD.
Oh, nah.
Like a word with you. Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far. You just stay for the set. We need to hold out. How do we do that, right?
If you want your
Killing make you feel powerful.
Come on.
we need to fight for it.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ho ass nigga. Ain't nobody ever taking my hat off again.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
You could save your whatever the hell that is.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it. See what you find.
Finally, a newspaper. I haven't seen one of these in a minute. Goons.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney. We need your help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Goons fighting dope war. Teresa Terrelson, yeah, he did it. Crystal
Ackerman
ball.
doesn't look like much of a dancer. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terreldson's chin.
Yeah, he did it. We don't really have to talk to nobody else for real.
That cop.
Yeah, you know who I am. You better not do nothing, cause I'll have you in the streets. I mean, I'll have you in the cell, off the streets. I'll kill some more of y'all too. Yo, Rusty, you bugged out though, brother.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
You just let it off on a homeless dude, bro. You just committed murder, bro.
Her husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
Okay. Let's do it. We're gonna get this. We're gonna go 10 for 10 on this one. No way we lose. There's no way we get anything wrong on this. He's a bum. He's not telling the truth on anything.
Going this way.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrelson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
I mean...
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
Okay, fool.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
Oh, man.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
He definitely did it.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrelson.
I would hate to be locked up with a stink nigga though.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrelson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Damn, we missed clues. Oh, well, yeah, we didn't talk to the cab driver. There's a lot of stuff we didn't do. We just went right to the hobo. But that's how easy it was, though. Yeah, I'm going back to see old girl. I'm cheating on my wife.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling.
Cheating on my wife.
Walk away.
Yeah, cheating on my wife. Yes, sir.
Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
Oh, do we do another one? What's the time right now? We're gonna cut this one short.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your head, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside the railroad line. 40-year-old white man.
Right, Skipper.
Alright, yeah, that's gonna be part 8 of LA Noire. Part 9. Later today or tomorrow. I always say later today or tomorrow, end up doing tomorrow. But since this one's only an hour, I'll probably do another one later today. But catch y'all part 9. See ya!